Long, long ago, King Dashrath ruled over the kingdom of Ayodhya. Dashrath was a just and kindly ruler, and the kingdom thrived under him. However, in spite of all the wealth and prosperity, Dashrath had only one desire, a son who could be named his heir. After many long years of prayer, Dashrath was finally blessed with four sons. As the year passed, the young for the next 14 years, grief-stricken Dashrath soon falls ill and passes away. Bharat promised to rule under Ram's name until his return from exile. Scene 3. Ram's hut in the forest. Ram, Sita. Scene 3. Ram's hut in the forest. Ram, Sita and Lakshman begin their life of exile in the forest. One day, Surpnakha, the sister of demon king Ravan, catches sight of Ram in the forest and falls in love with him. She disguises herself as a beautiful woman and visits Ram. But he refuses her advances. An enraged Lakshman cuts off her nose and sends her away. Surpnakha runs to her brother and narrates what happened, and also tells him about Ram's beautiful wife Sita. Ravan decides to capture Sita and make Ram pay for disgracing his sister. Ram, Sita and Lakshman are at work outside their hut when suddenly Lakshman spots a golden deer in the forest and asks Sita to look at it too.
Oh, it is so beautiful. Will you get it for me?
Anything for you, Sita. I will be back with the deer. And Lakshman, I want you to stay here and protect Sita.
Ram sets out in the search of the golden deer, not knowing that it is actually the demon Marich in disguise. Marich had transformed into a golden deer to steer Ram away from Sita and help Ravan capture her. Marich distracts Lakshman by calling out for help in Ram's voice. Lakshman, help! Lakshman, help!
Did you hear that? It was your brother's voice. Go, help him.
But I promise I will not leave you here alone.
Go now and save your brother. I beg of you.
Lakshman draws a circle around the hut, chanting prayers as he does so.
Okay, I will not step out. Go, help Ram.
Lakshman sets out in the direction of Ram's voice. Scene 4. The forest. In the forest, Lakshman meets Ram, who is running towards him.
What are you doing here? Brother, we heard your scream. Are you okay? Something is not right. You must go at once.
Scene 5. Ram's hut in the forest.
Ravan and seen disguised as an old beggar.
Please give me some food. I am tired and hungry.
Sita hears him and comes out of the hut. Please wait, I will bring you something to eat. Sita comes out of the hut with food and water. She stops at the line drawn by Lakshman.
Please come and get your food. I cannot cross this line.
Ravan pursued Sita to cross the line.
Oh generous soul, will you not provide food for this hungry man? I cannot cross this line drawn for your protection. It is you who can come to me.
She steps out of the line. And as soon as Sita steps out of the circle, Ravan returns to his original form and laughs.
Ha ha ha! Now you are mine! Your husband will pay for what he have done!
Help! Help!
Ravan drags Sita onto his magic flag chariot and flies away. Sita throws her necklace on the ground, hoping that Ram will see it. Ram enters and sees Sita's necklace. Ram and Lakshman set out in search of Sita.
Scene 6. Kishkinda Sugri's kingdom. Ram and Lakshman arrive at the kingdom of Kishkinda. As they continue their search for Sita, they came to know about Hanuman. Hanuman, blessed with divine power.
Ram meets Hanuman and gives him his ring, which he can show to Sita to comfort her and let her know that he was his messenger.
My lord, I will not disappoint you. I will bring good news soon. Okay.
Ram nods and smiles. Hanuman and a few others travel south and reach the ocean. In the distance, they see the island of Lanka. Hanuman, with powers to alter his form, grows to the sides of a mountain and flies across the ocean to Lanka. After reaching Lanka, Hanuman finds a city occupied by the demon Ravan and his people. He shrinks down to the size of an ant so that nobody can see him and starts looking around. He discovers Sita in a grove guarded by demons. Hanuman waits till they fall asleep and then approaches Sita.
Ma Sita, how good it is to see you at last.
Who are you and how do you know me?
I am Hanuman from Kishkinda. I come in search of you in the name of Prince Ram. He has given me this ring, so you would know I am it.
I refuse to move from this place till I see my husband. Tell him that I am safe here and waiting for him to take me from here.
As you wish.
I bring a good news. Sita is alive and fine. I have found her.
Where is she?
She is in Lanka, the demon's king Ravan's kingdom. He is holding her the capital city grove guarded by demon warriors.
Ram and Lakshman march towards Lanka with Hanuman and the army. The monkey army bridge across ocean to Lanka. Ram and his army finally arrive in Lanka.
Scene 9. The battlefield in Lanka. Ram's troops wage a war on Ravan's demon army. A great battle ensues. Demons, animals and humans fight each other for days. Ravan fights valiantly, but his is no match for Ram's strength and valor. Ravan tries throwing his gada, chakras, arrows, axes and even uprooted trees. But nothing harms Ram at all. The battle rages on for days. Ravan starts using mantras and flaming weapons, but Ram stops them in midair and sends them back to Ravan. Ram then cuts off Ravan's head, but every time he does, a new head appears in its place. Ram prays to the gods, takes out a special arrow and aims it at Ravan's heart. The arrow pierces the demon king's heart and he falls down and dies. Ravan was learned king believed that the 10 heads of Ravan represent the 6 kshatras and 4 vidas, which he has mastered. Symbolically, the 10 heads could represent Ravan's mental power, which was considered to be 10 times that of an average human being. Here is a look at what the 10 heads of Ravan represent as we celebrate Dussehra as a festival of the victory of good over evil. Calm, Mad, Ahankar, Moh, Lobh, Krodh, Isha,
Judutta, घृणा, भय. The demon king is dead. Prince Ram has saved us all. Long live Prince Ram. Long live Prince Lakshman. Long live Hanuman.
Having won the war against the demons, Ram and Sita returned to Ayodhya victorious. Their 14 years of exile were complete. The people of Ayodhya welcomed their new king and queen by lighting clay diyas along their path. This is how Diwali came to be celebrated. The lamp signified the victory of good over evil, and the light from the diyas are said to remove darkness in the world. Thank you.